everybody! Welcome to Crit Arena! Today, we're going to be joining our heroes in a pocket dimension created by the reckless arcane archwizard Bellic the Unlikely, where she is testing her latest hypothesis about extremism and probability manipulation. And what better way to prove your pet theory than by teleporting heroes from across Galarian into an extra-dimensional arena and pitting them against gladiatorial foes in one deadly battle after another. During this show today, we're going to be featuring a whole bunch of really fantastic products from the Pathfinder lineup to help you at your game with your table. We're also going to be featuring a lot of staffers here from Paizo that you don't get to see very often, so you'll meet a lot of new people, see a lot of new faces, and see some of these products in action in a way that you can use at your table. The most central of these are the Pathfinder Critical Hit deck and Critical Fumble deck, which are ways to add an extra bit of swinginess and zany fun to your game. But we're adding some extra rules on top of it. In today's game, every hit is a critical hit, and every failure is a critical fumble. So it's going to be extra deadly and extra wild. So we're going to see what our brave volunteers can do against these monsters. In addition to that, we've got some sweet new cards from the Pathfinder Bestiary Battle set, which we'll be showing off. We also have a couple of the pawns from the upcoming Bestiary Pawn set for 2nd edition Pathfinder. And last but not least, we'll be featuring miniatures from the Pathfinder Battles line, the current expansion of Legendary Adventures. So you'll get to see all of these in action, and you get to participate in this. So we've got two ways we're going to bring you into this game. First, I'm going to ask for your help in just a minute. I need you to help me decide which monsters we're going to pit our brave and perhaps foolish Paizonian staffers up against. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to give some of these products away. So after every match, we're going to give away a bundle that's going to consist of one critical fumble deck, one critical hit deck, and a box of the Legendary Adventures miniatures for you to take home and use at your gaming table. So stick around, we'll give you instructions for all three of those things. But first, I've got a question for everybody. Are you ready to fumble?
I appreciate that. Yeah.
All right.
I'll give you applause on that one, Liz. Well done.
Oh, good.
You committed. I mean,
I
I will say that.
We're there. All right. So first up, you as the audience are going to get to choose the foes of this match. We have three options ready for you.
Oh.
First of these is this is our classic heroes lineup. So the first set is going to be our Bugbear Tormentors. You can see the art here for them. Oh, let me get the glare off of it. Our second set is going to be Orcs. We have a beautiful Orc War Chief and a group of Orc Warriors. Our third set is going to be Hobgoblins. We've got a Hobgoblin General commanding a Hobgoblin Archer. These are going to be your options for today. So as you are getting ready to vote, all you need to do on the Twitch stream is type into the chat box a 1, a 2, or a 3 to tell us which one you want our intrepid foes to fight. Option 1 is going to be our Bugbears. Option 2 are our Orcs. And option 3 are the Hobgoblins.
Liz, did you just call us the foes?
Did I call you foe? Maybe I did. Is anyone really on the good side in here? But while you in the audience are voting on which ones we're going to pit our heroes against, let's go around the table and introduce those heroes.
Hi everybody, I'm Linda Zeiss-Palmer, Organized Play Lead Developer, and today I'm going to be playing Kyra the Iconic Cleric, and bringing the light of Sarenrae's justice to whichever of these foes here you choose to throw us against. Surely things won't turn against us, right everybody? Right?
Sure.
Well,
yeah. All right.
Valros, you're brave, right?
Yes, bravery. That's exactly what I would use to describe it. Hi, I'm Eric Keith. I am the Iconic Paizo software QA. And I will be playing Valros. Big surprise, right? So, yeah, let's see how these things go.
And I'm Brian. I work in the tech department as a developer, and I will be playing Sela today and smiting the enemies of Iomade.
Hi, I'm Aaron Shanks. I'm a Paizo's PR manager, and I'm going to be playing Sejan, the human monk with a martial discipline background. And I'm really pleased that none of our potential foes are flaming or acidic at the moment. I can touch them. I can hit them
That's fair.
with my claws.
if you
I
keep
have
giving
the
me
yeah,
ideas.
Yeah, I have the tiger stance. Shh. Okay. Happy to be here.
All right.
Proud to die.
I suppose I should introduce myself. My name's Liz Liddell. I'm a member of the design team for the Pathfinder role-playing game, and I am your GM for today's Critical Arena battle. So, Peyton, what do we have in the voting? Who are we up against?
You're currently going to be fighting Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins! Thanks to everybody who voted. We'll get these going. If I can have all of my heroes at the table, give me a perception roll for initiative.
Right.
All right.
20's right
D20 right there.
yeah.
Yep.
Try to roll in the middle if you can.
Oh,
I'll keep that one though.
How about
that's 20, yeah.
that was a natural 20.
How about 29?
Natural 20.
That's right. Hey,
grab it real
printing off the deck. I actually, for the record, should point out that when I rolled initiative back here, I rolled a 1 on my first one and a 20 on my other one. So the dice are with us today.
Uh-huh.
All right. What do we have here?
16.
16 for Valeros.
Got a 31 over here.
31.
I've got
Woo!
incredible initiative.
Apparently.
And a 20 on the die.
All right.
Sejan has a modified 28.
28. Excellent. Where's Kyra for us today?
18. Cleric
18.
initiative.
All
Yeah,
right.
bring
And
it up
still
the rear.
Some other folks.
Wasn't
So let me
feeling
get
it,
this up
okay.
here in a little bit of an order
Where
here.
healing we will go.
All right. Oh no, I'm pushing. Seal, you're off the corner.
Dead.
Killing us already.
Womp.
You haven't even put the
I
monsters out
know.
yet, Liz?
And let me put out our favorite featured part of today's decks. This green one here is going to be our critical hit deck.
Ooh.
Oh, this is going to be
Oh,
wonderful.
thanks. Put that on this side. I like it.
Yep. And the blue one is our critical fumble deck. I think it's blue because you're sad.
Yeah,
when you
green for go,
fumble.
blue for the blues.
The blues. So here we go. Giving a little bit of a shuffle. Spoilers, I shuffled these a little bit.
You're putting it on this side? What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say there's more room on that side of the table right now.
I
That's
mean,
fair.
she also put the condition cards on this side of the table for all the terrible conditions that they have inflicted on us. So I think there's definitely a consistent message going on here.
All right, so the crowd's cheering. You can see sitting up here in the field of D6s our archwizard host, overseeing the proceedings as the two hobgoblins enter the field. And Sela, you are up first. What are you doing?
Well, to start with, I suppose I will pull out my longbow. And pull out my longbow. I will use a move to step to the side.
Alrighty.
And I will fire at the ranged attacker on the far side of the field.
All right.
So that's gonna be...
Remember, every success is a critical success. Every failure is a critical failure.
So I've got a composite longbow, plus 10 on the roll. That's a 26 to hit.
A 26 is a critical hit! So go ahead and draw yourself a card.
All right.
And you're going to read the card's effects for your attack out loud.
Okay. Oh, nice. It's per damage type. That's awesome.
That's right.
I hit him right in the ear. Normal damage, but the target is deafened until healed.
Deafened until healed.
No
All
cheers
right.
for you.
Ouch. So go ahead and roll me the damage on that attack.
All right. So that's going to be, looks like a 2d8 plus 4 plus 1d10. Because the bow is also deadly.
Here's another D8 for you.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Yep. Roll those on the middle where everyone can see them.
Yeah, I've got a plus 10. All right, so we're looking at 11, 16, plus another 4. So it should be 20 even.
20 even. Ooh, a devastating blow. You shoot the hobgoblin archer right in his long, pointy ear. He goes, "Ah!" and then starts looking around, holding the blood rushing out of his ear, hanging onto the side of his head, rips the arrow out, and scowls at you.
Oh, no.
It is then actually his action.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to pull out his short bow and get forward a little bit so he's a little bit closer to you, and he is going to take a strike with that. It is a critical hit. 20 on the die.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
You don't need to change the rules.
I never roll like this in my own games. All right, we're dealing piercing damage. It's giving you a stinger. We're going to deal the normal damage, and you are sickened 3.
Oh.
You're going to take a -3 penalty to all of your D20 rolls.
Ow.
Yeah, ouch indeed. Can I those 2 D8s back, please?
Yes,
Here,
there you go.
sickened for you.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
Yeah, all right.
You said I
So
gotta-
that's going to be...
I got-
math is hard today. 15 damage.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh, I lied. He's got an extra kicker that gives him
The
a little bit
deadly.
of extra damage. That's going to give you an extra 6 on top of that.
All right.
And he's got another action left, so he's going to go for it. I'm feeling pretty cocky against that Sela. He's got a -5 to his multiple attack penalty. So that's going to bring him up to a 19 to hit.
19 will not beat my 24
Not
AC.
be- it is a failure, but it is a critical failure.
Oh no.
Tanking
All right,
for the
with
win.
a ranged
I know,
weapon,
right?
he nicks himself with the arrow and taking 1 persistent bleed damage.
That'll be what kills them too.
It is going to be what kills him.
he'll be
So
hobhobbling
he's gonna
after
take
that.
that
Aw.
bleed damage. We are
It's like it's a paper cut. It just
gonna
keeps
roll that
bleeding
flat
and
check to
bleeding.
see if he gets rid of it. Oh, he shakes it off.
Oh.
Aww.
All right, and that brings us up to Sejan.
Okay, well, let's see. The first thing I better do is go into tiger stance. That's one action. And so the claws come out, so to speak, metaphorically. All right. And I think I think the range of I have shuriken, but I think that's only a range 30, so I'm just going to advance 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Maybe I'll let's see. 1, 2. I can't attack, so I can throw from here. I can throw shuriken from
Sure
here.
can.
But only one? Is that how that works?
Oh, that works.
Yep.
Imagine if it critically hit though.
Right?
Get him right in the eye.
So let's
Straight
try
between
that.
them.
Let's try that.
Imagine it. I sure can.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's that bring you to?
That's only a modified 19, isn't
19.
it?
Oh, that's a critical failure!
Reach down and just cut your own fingers off on the shuriken.
This
There
is
you
not
go,
gonna
buddy.
go well.
What are you doing?
Okay.
That's what RNG
But
has in store
we are
for
trying
you.
to attack every round, so.
Yep.
Okay. So this is piercing?
Yep.
Yeah, piercing. Oh, and it's ranged. Okay. So friendly fire, you hit the ally nearest to the target.
Oh no, the
Well-
shuriken slips out of Sejan's
I threw
hand
it
as he's
behind me.
bringing it behind.
Of course I
Seal
did.
it
Oh, man.
directly.
Oh,
Die
dear.
roll. Odds are Sela, evens are Kyra.
Oh, no.
Kyra, you're taking a
Oh,
shuriken.
no.
What are you doing?
Making friends.
This isn't how you make friends.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you want to give me your damage roll on
Oh,
that?
yes. Oh, no, but I will. 3. 3. But I add, right?
Yep.
Well, 3 plus 3 piercing, so 6.
Ow.
Ow.
Now, is that
Ow,
a
indeed.
now, is that
you're
a
up.
critical
You can
hit?
retaliate if you'd like.
I mean, I could retaliate,
Oh,
but
dear.
I still
escalated.
think that
It was an accident. It was an accident.
in the spirit of Saren Ray's mercy, I will forgive you.
I was gonna say if there was one person that would forgive you, it'd be the Saren, right? So
So instead, I'm going to show the opposite of Saren Ray's mercy to this guy right here
There you
with
go.
with a fire ray.
Oh, excellent. Give me an attack roll on that.
All right, natural 5. So I'm guessing a 16 may not be to my advantage.
It's in fact a critical failure.
All right, critical failure. Oh no. You critically hit your nearest ally.
Apparently you don't forgive Sejan after all.
Oh, dear.
Let's do that
you're
critical
hiding.
hit
I know one
damage roll.
can see you.
Okay, so this was my fire ray, which means this is going to be 66 times 2 and 3d4 persistent fire damage.
All right.
Ooh, crouching tiger.
So you can write down that 3d4 fire damage now.
Oh, nice sixes.
Well,
Keep it up.
Boxcars.
Aw.
14, 17, 23, I'm sorry, Sejan. 24 times 2, 48, plus 3d4 persistent fire.
What was that total?
You started it.
I did.
48.
She's gonna finish it.
I've learned not to upset her.
And
Okay.
Go ahead and write down 3d4 fire damage. We'll resolve that at the end of your turn each round.
Okay. Hot.
Apparently, Saren Ray has said you are not to be forgiven, my friend.
All right.
I would apologize, but I would not dare to contravene her will.
All right.
All right, Valoros, how are you going to fumble today?
I'm terrified. All my friends are turning on each other. What is happening?
This arena is
There's a
cursed.
reason you're facing that way. Check the doors.
You're right, I am facing the door. Yeah, I tactically withdraw. This is escalated. Okay, so
Moonwalk into
move
combat.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Draw my shield, and I will go ahead and 5, 15, 20, and I will be hiding back here.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Avoiding the strike for the first round.
Oh, that's true. I have to get within range.
All right. Well, the Hobgoblin General is going to come up here, and it feels like Sejan is pretty well under control.
Aw.
Stop, drop, and roll.
As you drop dead, I'll just be like, Sajin, stop, drop, and oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think I literally have to do that next round.
All right. So we're going to do an attack roll against Valoros, because what a cowardly fighter hiding back
That's
there.
fair.
Yeah.
All right. We've got a composite shortbow is going to give us a 26 against your AC.
Oof, my shield's up and it does nothing. So
Oh,
no, I mean, it'll hit me.
smack.
I fail. So it critically hits me.
It critically hits you. Oh! He catches you right over the edge of your shield with piercing damage. You have a severed muscle. Until you are fully healed next, you are clumsy 3 and enfeebled 3.
Whoa.
-3 to everything. I'm on par with you, Sela.
Yeah. And he's got one more action, so he's going to take that last pot shot at Sejan because
There's
he's
your
kind of
Fonzie.
close.
Thank you, thank you.
In fact, even better, he's going to switch over to using his glaive. So he pulls out
no.
that pole
Oh,
arm, getting ready for the monk to come rush him.
Okay.
And that brings us around to Sela, our courageous paladin of Yomade.
Well, I'm going to attempt to retch.
All
and
right,
attempt to
'cause
recover from this
his sickened
sickness.
condition.
And now the sickness applies to the retch attempt
it
as well,
does,
yes?
yes.
Okay. So it's going to be a fortitude save against the DC of the effect. Do you have that handy by
I do.
chance?
Yep.
I got a 14 plus 12 minus 3, so plus, 23.
23, you make it. You reduce your sickened condition by 1.
Well, you know, every little bit helps.
Knocking over the whole table here.
So that's my first action. Second action, I'm going to. I'm gonna move. I can only move 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I really want to try to finish off that archer if I
All right.
can.
Yeah,
so
go for it. Go and give me your attack roll. Let's see what you can do.
15
Oh,
plus
15 on the die?
On the die, it's plus 10, so that should be a 25.
That's a critical hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like the attack ignores all resistances.
All right. Good. Good.
All right.
Nice.
And the damage will be 2d8 plus. Thank you. This d8's gonna get passed around a lot. I can
Yep.
tell.
Don't forget
Plus
the
Bunch of bows
D10.
running around at this point.
So that's a 10, yes.
Yeah.
And 10, 18, 23 plus 4, 27.
27. All right. He is looking badly injured as you loose your second arrow and it lodges right in his throat. So he's looking around. He's still clasping one ear, and now he's trying to scream and he's just gurgling.
What have I done?
He's
Wow.
barely hanging on here. That's your third action, right?
Yes.
He's gonna take his revenge before he goes down.
Oh.
Except it's a critical fumble. 2 on the die.
Attack your nearest ally. Attack your
Yeah,
nearest
what is he
ally.
gonna do here?
Seems to be a popular
Ranged
one.
weapon. He's sprained himself. He is clumsy 2 until healed. Well, that didn't go very well for him, but he's gonna try again.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's a little bit better. That's gonna give us a 28 for Sela.
That'll hit.
All right. And it's a critical hit.
Oh! What are the odds?
Hits you
good.
in a vulnerable spot. Catches you just right in that armpit spot. You are flat-footed until you are healed.
Flat-footed, all right.
And I'm gonna need those D8s back.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Right, footage.
Thank you.
Go ahead and collect the conditions.
I appreciate that.
Gotta catch them all.
You are taking 18 points of damage.
Okay. I have seen worse.
And oh man, he's got one shot left. He's gonna use it against Sejan.
This damage is already piling
But
up.
that is
Yeah,
a
it is.
critical fumble. His shot goes wide. He's really not doing well. He loses grip on his bow. He is also slowed too until the end of his next turn. So that's gonna take his actions away next round.
Does he drop the bow? Is that what that you?
No, he just sort of like
he's slowed. Oh,
yeah.
oh, right. He's
Yeah.
physically fumbling it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right, Sejan, what do we got?
Okay, so I've got this 3d4 fire damage. Do I roll that at the end of my turn?
End of your turn, yep.
Right? Okay, so what can I do right now to try to stop being on fire?
Oh, you could
Stop,
definitely
drop,
do
and
something
roll?
like stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, I think I should try to do that.
All right. So you can drop as a free action, and then you can roll, spend an action rolling around, and that'll probably help.
Help?
You can, so you can make a saving throw. It's a flat check.
Uh-huh.
Just so roll a d20.
Oh, boy.
It's got to be 15 or better.
Oh, natural one.
Critical
Oh
failure.
no! What do we do? Do we make the fire damage worse? I think you're on more on
we
fire,
kinda
spreading it around.
I mean, no. Why would you do that?
Flap your arms and add oxygen. That's how it
Okay,
works.
so now you're 4d4
I rolled
persistent
into
fire damage.
some oil, a couple of oil in the
You
Sean,
know
no, not
what's in this
Paizo.
arena. You've got one action left. What would you like to do?
Oh gosh. Well, I'm still on fire.
You sure are.
So I would like to try to roll around.
Roll around
and
some
make
more?
another
Okay.
saving throw to finally not be on fire.
All right,
This is how
give
my
me another
day's gonna go.
d20 check.
Yes.
Now
my
it's
luck is holding.
5d4.
I'm terrified to do anything right now.
Okay, so now you're gonna roll that 5d4 damage.
Yeah, that's the end of my round. So okay,
It's the end of your life.
right?
Yep, so we're gonna roll.
4,
Now he rolls high.
Max rolls, yes.
2, 6, 4, 10, 1, 11. I think one more. A 4.
15.
15 fire damage. Now give me one more flat check to see if this goes out on its own.
Goodness.
It's going to. It's gonna be
The
hilarious.
least graceful monk ever.
No, you're still on fire.
I'm still on fire.
All right. There's
down in
Flaming
flames.
Sejan's turn. Kyra, what would you
Sejan.
like to do?
Well, I mean, I did a Ray of Saren Ray's Justice before it hit Sejan, but clearly that wouldn't happen again if I do another Ray of
Not
Saren
at
Ray's
all.
Justice,
No
right?
way.
All right. Well, this one's more light than it is fire, so this should be different. I'm gonna do a searing light on this guy right here.
Okay, is that our bow guy?
The staff.
Oh, the general.
It's
All
the
right.
staff guy. Yeah. Alrighty, so this is a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Can I get the d20, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see how this goes. 9. Okay, so how does a 20 do?
A 20 is a critical failure!
This is fine.
Draining magic, you are drained 1.
Ouch!
Well, Sejan, at least I didn't hurt you this time. And then I'm gonna step up next to my little buddy right here.
Okay.
Hi, Sejan.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Sarah Rain.
I
Valorous, how are you doing?
convert.
I'm going. Well, one of my arms is hanging limp, so
Yeah, you're
we'll
having
find
a hard
out.
time.
Yeah, so I think I can move up to. Let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll use second movement to move
Okay.
up to the archer here, and I will make an attack. This is at -3 because I am like limp noodling my
Yeah,
sword
yep,
arm, so I just like run up and just fulcrum it. That is a 10 plus 16 minus 3. 23. Does it hit him?
23. Are you looking at the archer?
Archer.
23 is a critical hit!
All right.
Yeah.
You want to hand me one of those cards
Sure.
then? All right. This is a slashing weapon, so it's triple damage.
Triple damage!
All right.
Woo!
Well, this is going to escalate. Can I see some d8s really quickly?
Yeah, here you go.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
8. And 5 is 13.
13 and
And 5.
18, but triple my strength modifier be another 12, so 25 points of damage.
And then do you triple? Oh, and that's 25 points of damage. This poor archer is, he's bleeding from the ear, he's bleeding from this throat from these 2 arrow wounds, and you just limp noodle
Noodle
your
arm,
sword
yep.
around and just takes head right off.
It's more like a flail than anything
Oh
else.
yeah, he just flops down. He is gone.
Oh, whoa!
Nice.
I mean, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
you guys, you all saw that.
Here's a cool thing we're doing. I'm gonna have you take that Sharpie that's on the table there, and I'm gonna have you sign that critical hit card that you just used to down that archer.
Nice.
Now
I
that
can
is
do
gonna
that.
go into the critical hit deck that we're giving away at the end of this matchup. So whoever gets the lucky drawing is gonna win some autographed critical hit cards here.
Nice.
Now that Valoros has gone, it is the general's action. Oh, well, I mean, since you're right here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Assembly line.
All right. We have a 30 to hit.
Well, you know what that is.
It's a critical hit.
It's a critical
Hey!
Oh, I thought it was gonna miss.
Oh.
No.
All right,
No, it
this
does
is a
not.
slashing damage because he's got a glaive he's fighting with. You are trying to parry it. I need a reflex save.
Oh, a reflex save from Kyra.
Yeah.
Surely this will go well.
Well, what could go wrong?
I've made a
Sorry.
glaive.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's actually a 25.
That's exactly what you needed. You are able to hold on to your scimitar and you don't drop it. Whew. But he's going to try and hit you again.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 27.
That is a hit.
A critical hit.
A critical hit.
Hey! Oh, and I didn't roll damage on my last one. I got so excited about the
Oh,
critical hit.
True enough.
Hang on, I'm going to do some damage here.
Bye.
I rolled snake eyes on that, so count yourself lucky. That's going to be...
It's so lucky. I'm
Snake
feeling
eyes.
so lucky.
Especially you, Cedric.
Yeah.
It's only 30 damage.
Only 30?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And our second one, which is also critical hit, is going to be normal damage to one of your weapons, applying hardness normally. You know what? That's going to be really hard to adjudicate me. Give me a different one.
Alrighty.
GM privilege here.
Right.
All right, this is way more fun.
It's a whole deck.
Triple damage. You must succeed at a fortitude save or die. Give me a fortitude save.
What? What?
Okay.
Oh.
So that's gonna be a 24, but I don't know if it matters with triple damage because I think Kyra's gonna be way down.
Yeah, the DC is 25.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, I think I'm gonna sign this card. I think we have taken
I think
Kyra
you
out of
have.
the fight.
Well, you know, Kyra was at 12 hit points before she took
Woo.
that triple damage, so
might feel a little guilty for going after the archer now instead of protecting Kira. And by maybe a little, I just mean extremely.
I'm not sure
Alright.
if anyone should feel
There's our
guilty for not
card.
protecting Kyra after that mess with Sejan.
Yeah.
Except for, of course, Sage.
So Kyra
Again.
is down
Wow.
and out.
The favor of
And
Sarenrae has left me.
he's just gonna stand
Oof.
right over
course he
Kyra's
is.
body to threaten
Insult to
Sejan.
injury, man.
Insult to injury, absolutely. Sela, your comrade has just been downed. What are you gonna do?
Well, can
Also,
I
you still feel terrible.
I do. Can I step through an ally's space
You
for
can.
free?
Yep.
Delightful. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
I am going to lay on hands,
Oh,
Sejan.
Nice.
And you will restore 30 hit points
Ooh.
and
nice.
gain
Nice.
plus 2 AC, I presume, for 1 round.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So a move and a
Um,
spell, and then do you have an
and-
action left after lay on hands?
At this point, I still haven't swapped my weapons.
Oh, yeah, so draw your sword?
Well,
Punching?
I think I'm gonna raise my shield.
Oh well, that's even smarter. All right. Sejan, newly healed. What you doing?
All right. Since you healed me, I think I'm going to be more aggressive rather than healing myself. I'm going to do 1 action to stop, drop, and roll, 1
Okay.
action to stand up, and 1 action to flurry of blows.
All right.
I don't think you need to stop and drop. I think you're still rolling.
You're still
Yes,
rolling.
I just want to roll. I just need to roll.
I just want to roll.
Yes.
All right, roll it.
So that's my 18.
Hey, you put yourself out.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
It's like
All right.
the fires of Sarenrae have left it. Oh, no. Sorry.
Oh.
And then I flurry of blows.
Hi, Kyra.
All right, great.
So that's the first attack, which is a 6 mod plus. Oh gosh.
So you dislocate your arm.
Why did I
sorry,
even
what's my
bother?
bonus? Oh crap.
Raise your shield to protect your ally. Ally kills himself anyways.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Like they
There it
do.
is. Sorry about
Hashtag
that.
just Pathfinder
Uh,
things.
Yeah, right.
So modified 20.
Modified 20. Oh, it's a critical failure. Oh, no.
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Good job.
it's gonna be interesting because that's the first of 2 strikes.
It's a battle.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
It's gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep going. All right. This is unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the wall. You are fatigued.
Oh no, you're fatigued. You're -2 to AC and saving throws.
Put all your
Okay.
energy into rolling there.
You're right.
Right?
By the way, my flat-footed wore off, right?
Here's
Oh,
your
yes, I did.
fatigue.
Thank you so much.
right.
And now this is the
Second one. Oh,
the second attack. I got it.
floor rolls don't count.
Oh,
Oh, that's
That's a-
another critical failure.
yeah, it sure is.
New card for you.
New card for me.
There you are.
Thank you. There it is. Unarmed. Head first, you fall unconscious until you wake up or the end of your next turn.
Ooh, Ooh, ouch!
Well, that ends my tiger stance too.
Oh no.
Down, but not out. So actually, now that we want to
Unconscious.
distinguish,
Wow.
pull the slain fellows off the field here.
Kyra's body does not even earn a spot on the field anymore.
I was
Right
ready
now.
to defend you, but how can I defend you against yourself?
I'm starting to think maybe Saren Ray didn't want me to hit you. And she decided to smite me.
The most clumsy monk ever.
Valeros,
Okay.
let's see what those noodles can do.
Let's see. Noodle arm will move over here, raise my shield, and I will take a swing here.
All right, let's do it.
So that's gonna be at plus 13 because my arm is. Oh,
Ooh, that's a
hey,
critical hit.
that's a yes. All right. So let's go ahead and roll this after. The target is flat-footed until the end of next turn. Or its next turn.
All right.
So I hit it with so much force. He's having
Got it.
trouble afterwards. The actual damage is going to be 4, 12, and 20 points of damage total.
20 damage. The first blood on the general. You leave a big gash across his chest, slicing partway through his leather armor.
I would totally just do like the come at me motion, but my arm just hangs limply. There's more where that came
Having a
from.
hard time over here. All right. He is going to respond in kind. He's going to step back and take a swing at Valeros.
As a reaction,
Yes.
I have ranged reprisal, so I will step forward to follow 5
Okay.
foot, and I will attack first
Okay.
with my sword.
Oh, I
Give me an
love
attack roll.
champions. Oh no!
Oh no!
That'll be
It's a
a critical-
natural critical failure.
Yeah,
That should make you roll.
that's a
Draw
natural
2
one.
cards.
Draw
I'm
two
gonna make you do 2
all
cards.
right, all right.
Oh dear.
Well, oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I still have my bow out. I don't step forward, but I still failed.
You could punch it, actually.
So, snapped string.
Oh.
3 interact actions to fix. Also, the ammunition spills on the ground. So,
Well, you are done using your bow
Yeah, no
today.
more bow today.
ooh, dropping.
Womp.
Yep. Well,
All right. So the glaive strike against Valorous over here is a 23 to hit. How's that feeling?
That will actually miss me because I have my shield up.
Ooh, it's a critical failure.
In addition to that, I will actually violently rebuke using one of my abilities. He has to choose to become either more flat-footed, which isn't such a thing, or be pushed back 5 feet.
I guess he's gonna get pushed back 5 feet.
All right.
Yeah,
then I
shove
will-
him back.
Yeah, I'll shunt him back another 5 feet.
All right. And his attack, he is sickened 3. Ooh.
Hey, welcome to the
not good
club.
news for
Not
him.
good news for him. But he is going to, you know what? He's going to spend his last action trying to bring that down a little bit because he is definitely still sickened. All right. That brings us back around to Sela.
all right. Well, I don't need to drop my bow anymore.
Yeah, yep.
So I'm going to step forward, pulling my sword, and
Okay.
I'm going to take a swing.
All right.
Ooh, 8 plus 14, 22.
22 is a critical failure.
All right. I told you it's sharp. Take 1d6 persistent bleed damage. Well,
26
all right.
persistent bleed. Oof.
And the end
We're
of your
actually going to
turn,
roll that at the
6.
end of, 6
Oh,
this turn.
Fair enough.
Yep. And give me a flat check to see if you can shake that damage off. We're running out of time for this match. You can feel a great doom hanging over you.
no,
We're gonna go through the end of this round and see where people
Oh
stand.
gosh, I.
What'd you get on your roll?
12. So
12. You're still bleeding.
Yep.
All right, Sejan, you're up.
Oh well, I'm unconscious.
unconscious. You're still
so
out
I have
this
to
round.
try to wake. Can I try to wake up?
It just ends at the end of this round.
just ends.
Yeah. All right. Valeros.
All right, I'm gonna move
Gonna
up
bring
10
this guy
feet really
down?
quickly here. I have my sword and shield, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack with both simultaneously in a
Do it.
flurry of
There you
blows.
Fleur.
So-
Yes. Excellent.
This is going to be double slice. First attacks with my sword. I'm probably gonna kill myself with that one. That's a 16 to hit.
All right. That's gonna be a critical failure.
All right, critical failure dex says that with my slashing weapon, I am going to melee weapon. Unless you succeed a reflex savings throw, your target gains possession of your weapon.
Oh.
So yesterday, I described myself as throwing my weapon at someone, and I definitely actually just toss him with my weapon now.
He's like,
Yeah, he catches, and then I follow up immedially by punching him in
all
the
right.
face
Let's
with
see
my
how it
shield.
goes.
So that's going to be much better. That's plus 12, so 25.
Critical hit.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna follow up with that shield bash there.
Take
That
this.
is going to be bludgeoning. Normal damage, but the target is dazzled until healed. So
All right. So go ahead and roll me some damage. Let's see what we can do here.
can do. Can someone hold me or hand me a d6? Oh wait, I have 2 of those. Convenient.
so big, they kind of fall out
Right.
of.
7 plus 8, so 15 points of damage as I uppercut him as he grabs my sword.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. He is going to bring it back and see how many of you he can take out with his sickened self. He's gonna drop that extra sword he's holding because he doesn't want to use that.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, well, it's a critical hit against Valoros, who hit him last. That is gonna be painful.
My shield is not up. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, you know what? Since we're in speed round, takes you out.
Oh, what? How?
How? Okay, how does it do it? It is a leg swipe. You are knocked prone.
There you go.
Sweep the leg. Sweep
Fall,
the
hit my
leg.
own shield.
Fall down.
Oh,
Yeah,
classic.
it's big bloody wound.
All you, Sela.
You're bleeding out in the sand.
Oh, gosh.
Next strike he's gonna take is against Sela, being the only other person standing, is another critical hit.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, it's
And
nice
we are
knowing you.
taking out Sela by rupturing your abdominal cavity.
Classic.
You know, all things considered, not that bad a way to go.
You know, it's a classic way to go. So that's gonna bring this round to a close. I want to say thank you so much to the four of you for playing this ridiculous game
that
with
was
me.
awesome.
Miserably, wonderfully miserable.
To all of you in the audience, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna have a quick giveaway, but while we do that, we're gonna go on break while we transition from this group of players to our next group of players. So hang tight. I'm gonna keep yelling at you this whole time, and we'll be back just in a couple of minutes with our next group of victims, players, for the next round of Critical Arena.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to Crit Arena! Thanks so much for sticking with us through that little bit of a break we had. Among other things, we did our first giveaway, and so I am excited to announce that Anchor 89 is the proud and excited winner of one of the Pathfinder critical hit decks, a critical fumble deck, and a brand new box from the Pathfinder Battles Legendary Adventures line of miniatures. So Anchor 89, I hope you enjoy that. We'll get it to you shortly. And enjoy the gaming. Happy rolling. We have brought in a whole new batch of Paizo staffers who are really excited to be here in this zany Crit Arena experiment with us. If you're just joining us, quick recap of how this goes. We are featuring a whole bunch of Paizo's upcoming and current products, the most central of which are our critical hit and critical fumble decks, which are available now at Paizo.com. We're also showing off brand new cards from the Bestiary Battle Cards box, which is an awesome collection of monster statistics and pictures that you can use at your gaming table. We've got a couple of pawns from the Pathfinder Bestiary Pawn box. This is a behemoth of a box here. We're also using some of the minis from the Pathfinder Battles Legendary Adventures line, which you can buy right now on Paizo.com. And then you'll see a couple of other accessories, including some flip mats, some other miniatures, and our condition cards. So we've got a lot of things that are really great for you to check out at your gaming table. All of them are available at Paizo.com. Now, just like our last match, we're going to get this started with a little bit of voting. The audience is going to decide what you all are up against.
Oh, good.
And so, just like we did before, let's preview our monsters. Option number 1. Now, you're going to vote just by typing the number of your option into the chat box. That will tally it up for us. Option number 1 is a nightmare, accompanied by a pair of hellhounds.
Why?
Oh, good. Good.
Why not?
That's not an answer.
Option 2 is a wraith, accompanied by a white.
I like option 1.
Well, let's just wait till we see option 3.
Option 3
Teddy bears.
is a pair of shadows.
Ooh, spooky.
Just in time for Dia de los Muertos. So, while you are all going up and into that chat box and voting, I'm going to run around the table here and introduce our players. If you're just joining us, my name is Liz Liddell. I'm one of the designers on the Pathfinder design team, and I am the GM for today's extravaganza.
I'm John Compton. I'm Starfinder Senior Developer.
Hi, I'm Luis Loza. I'm a Pathfinder developer on the Lost Omens line.
Hey, up a second. John, who are you playing today?
Oh my gosh, I'm totally playing Ezrin. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and I'm playing Fumbus.
All right, our iconic alchemist, the first goblin iconic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi. I'm Katina Davis. I'm the web store coordinator, and I'm playing Sione with no art. Just blank.
And I'm Ron Lundeen. I'm a Pathfinder developer, and I am playing the Ranger Harsk.
Excellent. So we have a very well-rounded party today.
Yes.
What? What?
Sure.
Bombus's head is quite
every
round.
bit as well-rounded as the odds and the statistics that we'll be playing with today, because every hit is a critical hit and every failure is a critical fumble. So thanks so much for putting in your votes. We're going to close that poll. Peyton, will you tell us what we're fighting today?
Nightmare and Hellhound.
Nightmare and Hellhound.
We get to fight
All
a
right.
pun. It's a nightmare. Get it?
Like a new team member.
All right.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem soon, probably.
So let's go ahead and get this started. Can I have everybody at the table roll perception for initiative?
Ooh.
Oh no.
The first fumble.
That was sad.
Me too.
Wah, wah.
Waka waka.
All right.
Waka waka.
So is anybody going lower than the 10 that I just got?
I'm at 10.
All
so.
right. And I win because GM wins ties in this game.
Aw,
All right. What else do we have?
17.
17 for Ezrin.
17.
Which of you would like to go first?
Ezrin.
Okay. How square are you?
29.
Woo! All right.
Dang.
And then we've got a nice square 20 for our nightmare. Let's see if I can get you all on the same board here. All right. We did it. Excellent. All right, Harsk, you are up first.
Alrighty, well, I
Let's get this show started.
probably want to start the killing. Alrighty.
Here I go
Except
killing
I'm
again.
far. So, how about I will designate this hellhound here as my prey.
Alrighty.
Hunt the prey, and then I think I'm gonna move closer with my axes drawn.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3.
Axe is plural.
One in each hand, the big one and the little one.
Big-handed little hand.
Big spoon, little
Make him
spoon.
work for it.
That's all I'm gonna do is get up to the hellhound.
Hold up our horses here. I forgot a really important part of this game.
Back right up.
I mean, stay where you are, because you didn't make any strikes. We would
That's
have
correct.
noticed this real quick. This is
yeah.
all about the critical hit and critical fumble decks. Let's put some decks out here on the table for you all to play with. Now, as you are all defeated, or maybe defeat your foes, I'm going to have you sign the card that kills you, or which you use to kill an enemy. And then we'll package these up. That'll be part of the giveaway at the end of this round, so whoever wins that package will win signed cards in their fumble and hit decks.
That's awesome.
Bam!
Bam.
All right, Harsk, you win. It is now our Nightmare's turn.
Fire horse.
Good knowing you, Harsk.
Well, boy, you just walked
I'm right
up
here.
to it. Well, thanks so much, my man.
Just
it's
say
just
nay.
Oh. It steps right up to you. You are in its aura of smoke. That sounds unfun. It's got this black smoke rolling around it. But for right now, it is just going to try and rear up and smash you with its hooves. It is a critical fumble 1 on the die.
Oh, man.
Give it 2 cards.
Double critical.
All right. So this is going to be a melee attack. It slips and falls prone. Woo! That
makes me feel bad for the
I know,
horse.
right? It's
Don't feel bad
it's
for it.
really hard for its reputation when it does this. All right.
spooky
So it's going
horse.
to use its third action to get back up.
Alrighty.
And
Fair
that's
enough.
its action. Ezrin, you are up. Fumbus, you're on deck.
Yes.
Well, this looks like the sort of thing that's going to involve cold beating fire. I will fire a ray of frost at it.
All right,
The
bring
big
it.
one. That's
Uh-oh.
5. That gets me a 16.
A total of 16.
Yeah.
That was a critical failure.
Draw the
What will
card.
magic do today? Spontaneous combustion. I take 2d6 fire damage.
Oh.
From your
You
cold-
shoot a ray of
All right.
I
frost.
did it wrong! Alright, I take 10 points of damage.
All right.
That's a critical understatement.
Then I move forward, because this has clearly been a bad idea. I'm gonna move up to... Yeah, this should be fine.
All right, Fumbus, you're up.
Okay, Fumbus. This big horse, it's not nice. I will beat it with my ice. Run up here. 1, 2, yes. I stride up here and I toss my frost vial at it.
All right, at the nightmare.
At the nightmare.
All right.
That is a grand total of 17.
Oh, it's a critical failure.
No.
I'm noticing a trend here.
Yeah.
I it ends up hitting Harsk instead.
Oh, roll me all the damage on that.
All right.
Yeah, this is why you don't adventure with goblins.
All right, that's 7 cold damage, and
Smash.
there is some splash damage. There's 4 splash,
4 splash damage. All right.
4 splash cold.
4 cold splash.
All right, and that is our new
Splish
Hellhound.
splash.
All right.
And also, Harsky, take a -10 status penalty to your speed.
I don't intend to go anywhere.
And I have,
I'm staying
with
put.
my final action, I will do another one of those. Natural 20.
Woo! Excellent.
So I think that counts as a crit.
That's critical hit. Yeah, give me an
That
effect.
counts as a spell. If this is a cold bomb, yes, the target takes triple damage. All right, so 5 times 3, 15 cold damage, and it is slowed 2 for 1 round, plus the -10 to
Slowed
its speed.
2 for 1 round. All
Did you
right.
triple your splash as well?
Yes.
Yes, 12 splash.
And that's 12 to Harsk
Yes,
as well.
12 to Harsk.
Whoa.
Don't you control that?
Do you
then?
have a way to not
No.
splash Harsk?
What? Why would I do
would
that?
you? You're a
I wanted
goblin.
to splash everywhere. It
I'll
also
take
gets
your
this nice
12
hellhound.
It sure does.
splash.
All right. Oh, that was an exciting
Yes.
series of maneuvers.
Damn.
Just to make sure I have it right, I'm slowed 2.
Slowed 2 and -10 to your
Oh,
speed.
and a -10 to its speed. That's what I thought I missed.
Oh my.
All right. It is now Hellhound O'Clock.
Yeah.
The best time.
You know, sometimes you look at one of these cards and you're like, that cannot possibly be right. This Hellhound does not actually have an attack written on the card. So,
I got you.
you got me, thanks. So, guess what? It's going to use the Nightmare's attacks.
Great.
Wait, whoa!
So it's gonna run up here. It is giving Fumbus a bite. How do you feel about a 20 versus your AC?
I laugh because it's a miss.
Oh, it's a critical miss!
Oh my gosh.
Lord.
It bites itself.
Alright, melee attack. Oh, it's unarmed attack. It is enfeebled 1 as it has pulled a muscle.
Mighty Fumbus. We all
It
die.
is undeterred and makes another attack at you. This one is gonna be a 18 to hit.
No!
Another critical fumble. This one bites itself and takes 1d6 persistent bleed.
I am master of all dogs.
The other Hellhound is right there at Harsk, so it's.
I am right here.
Look at this. A natural 20 on the die.
Alrighty.
Well,
All right, I'll
Harsk,
allow it.
This time.
All right. You are jabbed in the calf, so in addition to the damage, which I'm going to roll, you are clumsy 1 and taking another -10-foot status penalty to your speed. But I think those don't stack.
You're just real slow and
Yeah,
confused.
can I have a pair of d8s, please?
Not real
of
slow
course.
being a
D8,
dwarf,
D8.
but I'm not planning on going anywhere anyway.
23 points of damage.
Oh, boy. That hurt Ezrin's heart, it sounded like.
Apparently. And it has 2 more strikes this round.
Oh,
so,
good.
This one is a natural 1 on the die. Critical
Alrighty.
failure.
Oh,
This one, it hits every creature adjacent to you. This is a great name. This is the Whirlwind of Shame.
Oh, boy.
So let's see, where'd that D8 go? Here we go. So every creature adjacent to it, which is just the Nightmare, is going to take 14 damage.
Good.
Alrighty.
And its third strike. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Doesn't necessarily. Oh, this is a 2 on the die.
Oh,
So
boy.
it's going to be another critical failure. That's going to give us a hangnail. It cannot attack with that natural attack until the end of its next turn. That's the only natural attack
that's
it has.
nice.
We're going to see what happens about that.
Wait, it got a hangnail on its bite?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a hang. It's real bad. Yeah.
Tooth.
Gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sione, you're up.
I just upset myself with that term. Well, Sione sees everything happening, he's just gonna kinda no.
You know, that's funny. It happened last match too.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna move up. I'll go like here-ish.
All right.
And I'm gonna try and use hydraulic push.
All right.
What
And-
level?
Yeah, I mean, go for broke, right?
Yeah, sure.
And
You might not get another chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Heighten +1 means it's heightened twice.
Yeah, you can,
Yep.
you can do a third level one for 7d6.
Awesome. Okay. Oh boy.
7d6. Woo!
Let's try.
All right, bring it.
Let's see. Okay, so.
So which one of them are you pushing? The Hellhound
Oh
or the
right,
Nightmare?
sorry. I'm gonna.
I got the Hellhound.
I'm gonna go with the nightmare.
All right, bring it.
Is it still prone or is
no,
it
I got
back
back
up? Okay, gotcha. Okay. And then where's my spell check? I think there we go. Okay. Oh, so that is a 28.
That's a critical hit.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, bomber spell, vampiric feedback. Normal damage. You regain hit points equal to half the damage you dealt, which I haven't
right.
taken any damage.
Wow.
You don't need to rub it in.
Yeah, I just kind of jinxed myself with that, right?
All right, so roll your 7d6 and then multiply it
Oh,
by 2
jeez.
rather than rolling 14 dice.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here's. They're so huge. Oh my god. So it's got 11, 13, 15, and then. Oh, jeez. We've got 19, let's see, 23, 24, and then double that?
And double that.
48?
Wow.
And it's a
Woo!
critical hit, so you push it back 10 feet.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah, all
Where's
right,
it going?
so push it. You get to
Oh,
push it.
I guess just that away, kind of away from us.
All right. 10 and we'll go 20. Or
Yeah, yeah.
5 and 10, because I can do math, really, for my job.
I'll tell it as it goes. Don't get too far. I got to catch up with you sooner. As soon as I finish with this fella.
He'll come back here.
All right, so you have battered it with this huge, tremendous barrage of water. It's like you can see cracks across its bones. The fires inside it are starting to smolder and flutter like they're about to go out. It's almost limping. It's in real bad shape.
Take that, demon horse.
Harsk!
Alrighty, well, I'm right here, so the first thing I'm going to do is, as a single action, I'm going to do my twin takedown and attack it twice.
Bring it!
Once with the axe and one.
Double.
One's with the big axe, one's with the little axe. Let me do the big axe first.
All right.
Alrighty, that's 33
That's a
to
critical
hit.
hit.
You. Alrighty.
Hit.
Yeah.
With a slashing weapon, shattered jaw. Until healed, the target is wounded 1 and can't speak, eat, drink, or make attacks with its jaws.
No, it's poor.
Gotta give you
Oh, this poor Hellhound.
Gotta give you some damage there too. And this is instead of the normal damage,
No,
right?
you still
So
do the
this-
double damage.
Yeah,
You still double?
Yep.
And this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Oh
arena.
my gosh.
Alrighty, in which case it is 9 plus 4, 13, 26 damage.
26 damage takes it out of the fight.
Yeah.
Woo!
Come
Oh,
on.
you gotta sign that one.
Oh yeah, yeah, you
Yeah,
got
so
to
go
Oh,
and
that's
sign
right.
that card.
There you
We'll
go.
give that away as
Oh.
part of the decks that we give away at the end of this match.
Woohoo!
And you've got you still
Alright.
have do you have anyone you can reach with that second attack?
I don't.
All right.
So I forego it.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go barreling towards this this critter here.
All right.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is not my hunted prey.
Okay.
So I'll attack with my the little hatchet I got in my hand.
Sounds good.
Plus 10 to 26 to
26
hit
is a critical hit.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
which means missing digits.
Oh, what does that mean?
Normal
Horse?
damage. But as a crit effect, the target loses 1d4 fingers on one hand and becomes clumsy 1 until subject to a regeneration spell or similar effect.
Well, as it turns out, this may not matter very much.
14 damage.
It's down.
Let me sign another card.
Just chop off a hoof for extra measure.
It's like, ooh, man, you thought getting your fingernails trimmed was bad.
Oh yeah.
Nobody likes that.
No.
Yep. All right.
All right, I think I've done enough.
So you're taking
All right.
care of all of these
Ezrin,
for
you're
us,
up.
right?
Well, okay then. It's time to destroy this hound by using some shocking grasp. I'm going to use reach spell to be able to strike this thing from a distance.
Smart.
So maybe it'll go after Fumbus some more because nothing can hurt Fumbus.
No.
I get a 25.
25 is a critical hit.
If this is a life leech, if this is a spell, the target becomes doomed 1.
Oh.
And I regain 1d8 hit points.
All right.
I've regained 6 points of electrical hit points.
Excellent.
And I'm going to do...
He's totally making that up.
These are d12s. 1.
What, seriously?
Wow.
And that's still 15, so 30 points of electricity.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're taking persistent electricity damage, too.
All right. As it turns out, between the splash damage that it took earlier from the bombs and the electricity that courses over it now, it explodes into a shattered mess of
Oh my.
flaming bones on the arena field.
Wow.
Try to be a little less messy.
Too easy. Too
Everybody have a card
easy.
for me?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Proper use of magical
More.
force.
More.
More. We want more. We want
Fumbus
more.
is thirsty for blood.
Wait, what about healing? How does that work?
What is healing?
I'm afraid the arcane spell this never gave us anything quite like that, except my vampiric life leech
Everybody's getting.
and your vampire water.
Yeah.
All right.
Delicious.
Well, as it turns out, our kind and generous host of this event has decided they're not done with you
Oh,
yet.
no.
And so a bugbear comes running out here towards Harsk, taking a swing. This one actually has attack stats. It's a critical hit.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
He's
you
decked
can
in
take
the
this
opposite
one.
places from last time. I need to put him somewhere consistent. All right, this is a sickle, so it's going to be doing slashing damage. And that slashing damage is going to give you 1d4 persistent bleed damage in addition to its normal damage.
I don't like this very much.
D4, here we go. That is going to be 20 slashing damage
Ouch.
in addition to your bleed damage. And it gets one more attack because it ran up. It's attacking you. How do you feel about a 26?
That's a critical hit.
It's a critical hit. Woo!
Aw, man.
Thank you. Where's that D4? We're gonna do that again. That's gonna be 18 damage.
Oh, Harsk goes down.
Oh!
Just like a goblin.
All right.
Dun dun dun.
And just to add insult to injury, the effect here was missing ear. You take a -2 circumstance penalty to perception checks and charisma-based checks, except intimidation, until healed.
Wow, worth it if I don't have to listen to the goblin anymore.
All right.
Hey Liz, may I hop back into the initiative here? After Ezra.
Oh yeah, you sure can.
Oh, did you
it'd be
get-
I
in
was
the initiative
delaying.
order.
I was dancing.
That's
You're
right.
waiting for other goblins to do your dirty work.
Yes. Big bugbear, make it stop. Throw the fire till it drops. All right, I'm gonna throw an alchemist fire at it.
All right.
Natural one. It's a critical failure.
Critical hit.
Oh, no.
Critical
face.
failure.
Until healed, I'm stupefied one.
Do it again. Do it again.
I'll throw another.
Oh, wizard.
I think a 20 is my total.
Did you
no,
do any splash damage on that last one? Oh, no, critical failure, no splash damage. All right.
sorry, it's 15 total.
15 total?
Yes.
It's a critical failure.
Critical failure. Your spell affects all targets within 30 feet of you. I'm immune to this effect.
Oh, okay.
My alchemist fire just is so volatile it explodes on everyone.
Oh, no.
Within 30 feet?
So everyone gets to take. Oh no, these are d8s. Excuse me. These are. It's more volatile than I expected.
Oh, good.
It's more volatile than usual.
Why must all of your dice rolls kill me?
I see a trend.
That is 11 fire damage,
Ow.
and I guess 3 persistent fire damage for everyone else.
Sure. That seems fun. All right. Well, Fumbus is having fun. Is that
You're
your
off
turn?
the team, sir.
One thing I'd like to point out, you exploded just like the box art.
Oh, there you go.
That's true.
Oh, man. Just
all
like
right.
cards.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Do you have any actions left over there?
I'm
Fumbus?
done.
You're done. All right.
Haven't you
Sione.
done enough?
No, no.
Never. Let's see. I'm going to do lightning bolt at that guy.
A whole lightning bolt. All right.
what? A
Overkill.
whole lightning
no
bolt.
kill like overkill.
Let's see here. So, so it's a 25?
We're gonna add the attack roll to a lightning bolt for the purposes of this event.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Sure, why not?
Wreck 'em.
It's a critical hit.
Yay! Okay.
Anything can happen in the simulation.
Let's see.
I mean,
Okay.
we're already screwing with the laws of probability.
Roaring blast. The target is deafened until
Oh,
healed.
all right.
Okay.
Thunder and lightning bolt.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very
Another
All
nice
right, and,
gift
roll me
to
some damage
people
on
who don't
that.
want to
Okay,
hear
let's
from
see. So 4d12. So I'm just gonna roll. Do we
Here's
have
another
more
one.
than one? Oh, okay, cool. I'll roll
Two
these
D12.
twice. So, boop, oh, ah. So, alrighty, we got 21 and another 18. So that'd be 39.
39 damage.
Okay. I hate
Okay.
math.
Did you double that for the attack or for the
To
critical?
78.
No, I didn't. So, how's it doing?
It's exploded.
Okay.
Sign it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, sign the card.
Oh, where did I put it? I think I
right there.
put it over there.
All right, and with that, the Archmage running this event seems satisfied that her hypothesis has been proven. The three of you are victorious with only one
A
casualty.
massive ultimate warrior.
But thank you so much for joining me for this ridiculous escapade. Thank you all in the audience for joining us today. We're gonna do another giveaway right now. So while we break for the turnaround, go ahead and type !crit arena in the chat. That's gonna get you entered to win this drawing for the critical hit deck and the critical fumble deck that we're playing with, plus a box of these awesome miniature figures that you can use in your own game. And we will be right back after this short break. Welcome back, everybody, to Crit Arena. Thanks so much for sticking with us over that break. For those of you who are just joining us, welcome. This is a zany activity we're doing here. We've pulled iconic heroes from across Galarian into a pocket dimension where the evil archmage of probability and extremism is testing her pet hypotheses by pitting our heroes against randomly determined foes to see what happens if everything is pushed to the extreme. Part of what we're doing today is showing off some of our favorite products here at Paizo that have just hit the shelves. The biggest ones are the Critical Hit deck and the Critical Fumble deck. Both of them are available now at Paizo.com. Part of the rules of this game is that we are going to have every hit be a critical hit, and every failure is going to be a critical failure. So we're going to be rolling lots of dice, we're going to be drawing lots of cards, and there's going to be a whole lot of mayhem on this battlefield. So let me get these cards out here. As we play, or after we play this match, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to give away both of these decks signed by the participants. We're also giving away some of the miniatures from the Pathfinder Battles Legendary Adventures line that's out now that has tons of pre-painted minis for your gaming table. We're also doing a little bit of a preview today. We've got cards from the upcoming Pathfinder Bestiary Battle Box, which has every monster in the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Bestiary on a single card with great artwork on one side and statistics on the other side, so you can have your stats for your foes up and run them at the table. You'll get to see those cards in action today. We also have a few pawns from our upcoming Bestiary Pawn set, which is a massive pawn collection of every monster in the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Bestiary. That's coming soon. You can pre-order it now on Paizo.com. We've also got a couple of other accessories you're going to see during the game today. If you've got any questions, ask them about it in the chat channel. We'll get you answers while you get connected with them. But first, it is up to you as the audience to decide who our participants are going to face down against. So we're going to do a poll. We're going to open up the chat for a poll. We've got 3 options, and you can vote by typing into the chat 1 for our first option, 2 for our second option, or 3 for our third option. Option number 1 today is a chimera, a 3-headed monster that flies and breathes breath weapons. The second option is a green dragon. This is the Big Bad Foes collection. Our third option today is our Yeti from the Frozen Wastelands. And because the Yeti's a little lonely, we've thrown in some winter wolves for good measure. So you as the audience, you can vote for option 1, option 2, or option 3. And while you're voting, we're gonna run around this table and introduce ourselves. My name's Liz, I'm a member of the Pathfinder design team, and I'm gonna be the GM for today's event.
Hi, I'm Samantha Phelan. I'm a customer service representative, and I am playing Mauricio today.
I'm James Case. I'm one of the Paizo editors, and I will be playing Linny and Jugami.
Hi there, I'm Whitney Tardy. I'm part of the IT team, and I'll be playing Amiri today.
Hello, my name's Cosmo, and today I will be your bard as I am playing Lem. I'm in the sales department.
Awesome. I hope everybody's had a chance to vote. Peyton, will you tell us what we're fighting today?
By a landslide, it is the green dragon.
Alright!
Of course it is.
Because
I mean,
really,
yeah.
of course it is.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
I thought I told you people to be nice to me.
Alright, and so at the the green dragon lands in the middle of the arena. Everyone can go ahead and roll me perception for initiative. We'll get this train going.
No.
Just put that at the beginning.
It's not bad.
What do you got?
21.
20.
20,
30.
30,
22.
22. Surprising absolutely no one. The dragon goes first.
Ah, dang.
I mean, really, did you expect anything else?
He's kind of like glowering over us.
Oh yeah. Oh
Very
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Very
If you were a
intense.
dragon, what would you do? You're gonna go into a draconic frenzy, of course. Now the dragon is gonna fly over here,
No.
landing in front of our trio of heroes, and it's using draconic frenzy to make 2 claw strikes and 1 horn strike in any order. So claw, horns to Drugami. Our first roll is a 27.
Oh, yeah.
That's a critical hit.
And then some.
And then we should flip these cards over so we're drawing blind.
Oh, yes.
I know how to
But I
operate
don't
decks,
wanna.
really. All right, this is a slashing attack, so this is going to push the target 5 feet in addition to the damage that it's dealing.
Hi, Drugami.
Drugami just became a chew toy.
Drugoned me.
All right, so 38 damage to Mauricio. But you're not poisoned.
Oh, good.
Hooray.
And 5 feet, we're just going to push you that way. There we go. Second attack against Lini. That's a 31.
That hit.
That's a critical hit. With our slashing damage, this one is momentum. It's gaining a +2 circumstance bonus to all its attack rolls until the end of its next turn.
Have to.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Oh shit.
It's nice knowing y'all.
This is getting off to a great start.
And
Go last one.
oh, you want some damage for that, don't you?
No, not really.
Yeah. How about let's see here. That's gonna be 32 damage.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm a gnome. I'm
Yeah,
a gnome
that's
caster.
great.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, right. Mhm. What could go wrong? And then so we are at a -2 multiple attack or -10 multiple attack penalty now against Drugami. So that's going to be a 25.
That hits.
Oh, it's a critical hit. This is its tail strike. This one's going to be a bludgeoning attack. It is a cracked knee. Until Drugami is healed, they're clumsy too and takes a -5 foot status penalty to land speed.
Drugami, no.
It's hard. Ooh. That is 42 damage to Drugami.
Oh, no.
Ouch. And that is our dragon's action. Lini, what would you like to do?
Oh, no.
By the way, did I tell you this was an exercise in extremism?
Lenny will cast haste on Drugami.
All right, that's a good action.
Lenny will cast haste on Drugami. So Drugami is now hasted, or is now quickened, and then will order Drugami to attack.
Okay.
So Drugami is going to roll a jaw strike. Which is
Oh no.
Oh no,
Which is a
one on the
critical
die. Well, we have cards for that.
oh no. So this is a slashing attack. So this is unarmed. Attempt a fortitude saving throw. If you succeed, you're stunned 1. If you fail, you're stunned 2.
Ouch. Hey, a critical success.
Critical success.
So you're only stunned 1.
Stunned 1.
Use
So
that first, though.
yeah. So Drugami's gonna lose one of his actions and then make a claw attack. 23.
It's a critical failure.
Oh my.
If this was a jaws attack, you are sickened 3.
Oh no, dragons don't
Thankfully-
taste very good.
Thankfully, this was a claw attack.
Oh, all right.
So we're good.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm done.
off to a rough start.
I'm sad.
Shoot it, everybody.
Amiri, how does this make you feel?
I am pretty angry, so my first action, I'm going to rage.
Good, good.
And then I need to get a little bit closer, sadly. Let's see, I can...
Don't be shy.
I can go 25 feet. So
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to throw a javelin.
Great, that sounds like a fantastic option.
All right, we are they D20. That is a 23, which I believe you said was a critical.
Critical
fail.
failure.
May I have a card, please?
Womp womp.
All right.
I'm just gonna point out to the audience that you did this.
This is your fault.
We blame you
Thanks.
personally.
So range attack, kick back like a mule. I fall prone.
Oh!
You threw so hard that you yourself just went like.
So I am
Down. Okay.
but not dead.
Not dead, just prone. Lem, how do you feel?
Yeah, that's a 5, 15. Okay, you may be prone, but you're within range. I'm gonna.
You're supposed to hit the dragon.
Yeah, no.
We don't want a repeat of the Kyra incident.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a haste on the barbarian because that's the best thing that any bard can do.
Excellent.
And rather than inspiring courage or inspiring defense, I am going to concede to the needs of the game, and I'm going to shoot him with an arrow. Doink.
All right. This is gonna be the first time the dragon's gonna hit. Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, or not.
Ooh, that is I hit armor class 15.
That's a critical failure.
All right, let's see what we got here. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Hey, I am so amazed. It says amazing miss. You are stunned 1.
Wow.
Did not see that.
Dude, that was awesome.
Mauricio, what would you like to do?
I guess I have to do something about this. I'm gonna try and come around it.
All right, you start moving around, and its tail comes around and lashes at you. It's taking a little bit of a penalty to this, so it's only a 27 to hit.
Well, that'll still do it.
Oh, that's a critical hit then.
Yeah. That. No.
Do it. Are you holding a shield?
I'm not.
If you were, you would have to attempt a reflex save to avoid dropping it.
Oh,
But
thank goodness.
since you're not, it doesn't actually do that much. It's just gonna deal you a whole bunch of damage, which is 38.
Okay, I didn't do anything.
Yay!
Oh! Victim of the extreme probability manipulation. Let me give you that card, though. I'm gonna have you go ahead and sign that card.
Yeah.
So that whoever wins this drawing can have a set of signatures to go with the experience.
So that takes it from a tail slap to a tail splat.
A little bit, yeah. All right. Well, as it turns out, now it's the dragon's action.
Imagine that.
How are we back here already?
How are we back here already?
Look at those niblets right in front of you.
Brief but intense stream.
You know, I was going to come over there, but you pointed out such a tantalizing feast.
I mean, it's kitty on the leg, so...
But you know what dragons are really, really best known for?
Going away and making fun of everybody. And...
Breath weapons.
Right.
So it opens its jaws, dripping with toxic saliva, and breathes a toxic cloud of fumes over you and Drugami.
Yay, fumey.
What kind of fumes are these?
These are poison fumes.
Are these fortitude fumes? Or
These are
reflex
fortitude fumes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Oh no, James.
14.
14. That is a critical failure. So that's going to be a lot.
Drugami. Oh, maybe.
Oh, that's actually a success.
Yeah.
Can you hand me all 6 of those brown dice for a second?
Great.
She's going to give them back to you.
I would really rather she didn't.
In the face.
All right, 10, 22.
She rolled more.
She keeps rolling them.
That's going to be 34, 36 damage.
Stinky.
Drugami takes half.
No, then.
What does Drugami do when Lady
Does
goes
Drugami
down?
critically succeed?
It is only a regular success, so it'll be half of that.
Okay.
18.
Trugami's also down.
Oh no! Well, having no one left to attack, the
I don't think we've done any
dragon is
damage.
gonna come over
We
and
haven't.
the person who shot at him.
Oh, hi!
Oh, hi! But it
look
actually doesn't
tasty.
have enough actions left to make an attack, so...
Well, wait till he finds out what I do. It's gonna be awesome.
Amiri!
Alright, I stand up.
One action!
Alright, and with my haste.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, we're just gonna step up and hit it.
Alright.
Yeah. And flanking. Yeah.
Flanking!
Damage.
Beautiful! Excellent.
Alright, D20.
Just as long as
Counting
we
on
do
you.
any amount of damage.
That's a 22.
Is that including the flanking bonus?
No,
That's
the
a
flanking
24.
comes off of their AC.
It does, that's true.
Yeah.
It's a critical fumble.
Wah, wah.
That's only the first hit.
I know, you've got another chance.
Notched. My weapon takes 1d6 damage, ignoring hardness.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, that big sword.
That big sword. I mean, it's got some max damage. That seems appropriate for today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, so do you want to make another strike with your last action?
I do.
Oh, okay, bring it.
I do.
Oh,
There we go.
That's a 28.
28 is a critical hit!
Yay!
Our bar has been lowered.
The barest of successes! Yay!
And this is slashing damage.
Alright.
So, bad parry, crit effect. The target must succeed at a reflex save or drop one weapon it is holding.
I think that is a ridiculous card. I shall have you draw another one.
Yay!
Excellent. Alright, slashing. Across the eyes! Normal
Ooh.
damage, crit effect. The target is blinded until healed.
Ooh.
Take that, green
Blinded
dragon!
is mean. Will you find me the blinded card in
Yeah,
that deck,
I will.
please?
In
Oh,
fact,
it's
it's
right on
right
top.
on top.
Just stick it right in that slot for me, and then I can see what I'm doing. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. And the other part of that I'm gonna waive because, extremism. You're gonna deal double damage just like you would on a normal crit.
Excellent.
So go ahead and roll me your damage and double it.
So where are my 12?
That was a new fairy tale, Amiri versus the green dragon.
So we get 2d12 plus
Lem
10.
will sing of it forever.
And then
until he also dies.
I'm just left to tell the tale.
12, 22, 44 points of damage.
Ooh, nice!
I
Alright.
stretch it just a little.
Hey, it's a pretty bloody gash. I mean, you get it across the eyes. It can't see you. It's bleeding everywhere. It looks pretty angry, in fact.
Revenge for my friends!
All right,
So what does stun do?
it removes one action from your action
Okay,
economy.
so I'm stunned one. Okay, so I only have 2 actions, and with these 2 actions, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at this guy.
Oh, great!
A great big Shalenite glaive.
Beautiful.
Uh,
I should face the dragon. You
Well, I mean,
just
whatever.
looking at it.
all right, so so that's 28.
It's a critical hit.
All right,
Yay!
and it's magical. So, so the bomb or spell deals an additional 1d8 force damage.
Nice.
So I need
We are-
2d8, please.
I'm stealing them all.
They didn't need
Excellent.
us from the start.
Nope.
So the
You bought them time.
so
I'll distract it with
the
my
double,
body.
the critical is 2 plus 6, is 22 plus 6, so
28?
28 plus 8.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice. Your spiritual glaive slashes into the dragon, just scraping off some of its scales and leaving a big
Very
bloody
nice.
gash across its chest. It is looking hurt.
And then I try to look at it with very big, nice, innocent-looking eyes.
Those
It
halfling
can't
eyes.
see you, it's blind.
And it usually works too. Curses.
Curses. All right.
No bad performance.
It is the dragon's turn. This whole draconic frenzy is working real well for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it's gonna do. So our first strike is gonna be a 29.
That's a hit.
You mean a critical hit?
That is a critical hit. A palpable hit.
Can I do those D8s, please?
There you go.
Thank you.
One.
All right. They're both sixes, actually.
Go.
Oh.
So you're only gonna take 40 damage.
Hey, that leaves some hit points left.
Yeah, and it's keeping its claw up over that wound, so it's gaining a +2 bonus to AC until the end of its next turn.
All right, that's good.
And now it's gonna make another claw attack. So it's gonna be at -5.
Okay.
That is gonna be a 26 versus Amiri. Is that a critical hit?
That is a critical hit, in fact.
You have so many more hit points than me.
I'm counting on it.
So am I.
All right. This will leave a mark. It's only going to deal normal damage. But you're going to take 2d6 persistent bleed damage at the end of your turn.
Oh, Lord.
He hit you with a
So
Sharpie.
you're taking 21 slashing damage.
We're good.
Okay. For the last attack, this one's at a -10. It's slashing with its tail back at Lem for good measure. It's kind of turned around, so it's sort of flip. And how do you feel about a 28?
I feel like that's a critical hit.
Something has got to be crazy with the laws of probability in this game. There's no way this could happen in a real game, right?
All right, looking for another tail splat.
All right. You are also fingertipped. So you're taking normal damage. Until healed, you are clumsy 1 and can't use one of your hands.
Okay.
Even is your right hand, odd is your left hand. No left hand for you.
Oh no, lefty.
With the normal damage on this, you are taking 12 bludgeoning damage.
I still have hit points left.
Oh wow!
We need those.
Wow.
All right.
I have this many.
Oh.
You still have enough fingers for that. Good thing it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get a little bit out of the way. It doesn't like where it is very much. I don't suppose you have an attack of opportunity reaction, do you?
I think I have no escape, which I have to trigger.
You can trigger it. It just moved. Do you want to keep up with it?
Of course I do.
Heck yeah!
I'm angry now, so I'm like, oh, hi, friends, stay here with me.
All right, excellent. You're up.
Latest barbarian.
How much bleed damage am I taking from that last
End of your turn.
End of my turn,
Yep.
okay. So that's my one. I have still hasted, so I have...
It actually is not even an action. You still have 3 actions.
Oh.
So you actually have 4.
I have 4.
Because you're hasted. This
So
haste
we're
is
just
a
gonna
beautiful
go
thing.
bap, a couple
Okay.
times. So that's a 25. No, I'm sorry, 27.
Critical hit!
Yay!
All right, we are still slashing. Spun around. The target is flat-footed until end of its next turn.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Woo!
Now
All
take away
right.
that +2 that it just
Yep.
gave itself.
Yep. All right, and that's...
roll me some damage.
There's
'Cause you
my
hit it.
12s. That's 13, 23 points of damage.
23, and that is crit, so it's doubled.
So 46 points of damage.
46 points of damage. You leave another bloody wound across the
Excellent.
dragon. Its arm is kind of limping and it's kind of heaving as it stands in place. It is hurt. Are you
Okay.
going to bring it down?
I'm gonna have 2 more swings. 24. I don't think that was enough.
Not quite enough, so it's critical fumble. Oh!
Bad. All right. Let's see. Melee.
You want to do a special thing with chat?
What do we got?
If chat says Crit Arena, we might give you a hero point. So you can re-roll that D20.
I would like that.
Let's
chat.
do it. Let's do
that.
it. What do you got for us, chat? Is Amiri
Come
going
on,
to get
chat.
to re-roll?
Give me some hope.
Just say Crit Arena, chat, to give her a hero point.
So just
Might
type
be-
Crit Arena into that chat.
Come on,
How many of you can we
come
get?
on.
Bring it, bring it. Type fast.
Hurry up!
Make it happen.
Bleeding out!
You guys
You can do
Green
it, chat.
Dragon. Come on.
You copy paste, whatever you need to do.
You did this to us.
What do we got? What do we? Oh, is it coming?
Is it coming? Is it
A
coming?
lot of them said no.
Oh!
But
The mean
Still get a
audience
hero
members.
Yay!
it's a Bombus hero point.
Oh yeah.
ooh.
So set that on the map
Fumbus
just
right
so
here,
people
kids.
can see. Put it right here. This is one of the special edition Fumbus hero points. These are hard to get.
Yeah. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. Let's do this again. 2 more swings. Nope. Sorry, chat. My bad. I still have 1 more. And that's not
That's the
gonna-
same thing. Now you have a 4th action because you're hasted.
I do.
You gonna use it?
Yes.
If it's a 20 on the die, it's critical hit.
Do it.
That is the exact opposite of what I just said.
Dex giveth and taketh away, but it's mostly the taking away part.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
So does that mean you
Mostly.
need to roll like 3
I need
more
to draw a bunch of
fumbles?
cards.
Yeah. And you have some persistent bleed damage happening.
Uh-huh.
Here's 3.
This
But
is
first the
great.
fumbles.
Okay, so
Myriad of complications.
first one, melee is meant to do that. I am moved 10 feet in a random direction determined by the GM. This movement triggers reactions.
Ooh. Well, here comes that tail.
Yeah.
Is a 25 gonna hit you?
It is.
How about a 20? Ooh, a 23 because it's blinded. Still. Ooh, ouch, Amiri.
That rage, makes my armor class.
Yeah, it's rough. That's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay. We're still
Alright, still up.
Was
Good.
that a critical?
We're good. It was. Oh my goodness! No, you don't take the damage. It was a critical. No, it hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a critical hit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So it's not 14. It's 28 damage. Thanks for reminding me, Cosmo.
Teacher.
Cosmo.
You forgot to assign his homework.
Cosmo, stop helping.
Stop being awful. You Scootermander.
You only took 14 damage because off balance effect is normal damage. The target triggers reactions as if it had just used a moved action, and you are flat-footed until the end of your next turn. So AC's tanking, but you're still up.
Hey!
He's flat-footed too, so
Yeah, everyone's flat-footed.
All of our feet are flat.
so I move 10 feet from that first card in a random direction.
Yep.
So where am I going?
Well, let's see if we can keep you 10 feet random direction. Let's go this way so that you're still close enough to hit.
Okay. So next card, I rang my own bell. Until healed, I am deafened.
Bong!
I can see a dragon. I don't need to hear it.
Yeah, that's right.
Good.
It doesn't need to see you. It can hear you.
And then finally, bonk. I am stunned too.
Oh! Fortunately, with the haste, it means you still have 2 actions.
Still
each
2
round.
actions.
All right. Lem.
I'm alive still.
You
You're
are.
alive still.
What a shocking revelation. This dragon looks really injured.
Yeah, and-
It's like limping on the sand.
What is the duration?
Can you like heal me?
I mean, I could.
The laws of probability suggest otherwise.
So I can sustain the spiritual weapon and attack again.
You can.
You forgot the bleed.
That's right, bleed.
Thanks, chat. You're really nice.
Chat, what's up with that?
So, Whitney, can you give me 2d6 damage for Amiri? This is when we roll well.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 11 damage.
Okay.
You still up?
Oh yes.
Okay, good. And roll a d20. You're looking for a 15 or better to see if you stop bleeding.
Stupid Fumbus coin. That's a 12.
All right.
So no.
Not enough. All right.
Nope.
Thanks, Cosmo. Oh, no, that one's chat. Thanks, chat.
All right. So, am I still stunned, or was it just the one?
You...
I was stunned once, so it ticks down,
So
right?
it takes... Yeah, so that takes away your 1 action this round. You are no longer stunned. You have 2 actions this round.
Yes.
It took away 1 action last round.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're fine now.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Still fine. Okay, so, maintain the spiritual weapon
All right.
and attack again.
Do it.
Move those out of the way.
Please to hit. Please to make good hit. 23.
Not quite good enough. It's a critical fumble.
Fumble. It's a magical fumble, so this could be... You can't cast any spells until the end of your next turn.
Ouch.
Well, that changes what I was gonna do.
We're back to that,
You can't sustain spiritual weapon multiple times on the same round, though.
Can I?
You can.
Well, then I think that I shall.
All right.
But do it better.
No.
Hey, that's better.
So, yeah, but that's still with the -5 at 21.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see what happens next. You are encumbered. I'm tangled in my own gear. You are encumbered until you spend 2 interact actions to free yourself.
Will you pull the encumbered card out of there?
I will.
1 action left.
What the hell? I might roll a 20. Who knows?
The laws of probability have been upended.
So encumbered is a -2 on this, I'm assuming.
I don't actually think so.
Dex-based rolls and PCs. Yeah, this is not a dex-based
No,
roll, so
you're just a little,
that's
a little
right.
clumsy and
I'm
slow.
just like,
And you're
Hit him
one-handed,
again.
remember?
And what?
You're one-handed, remember?
Oh, right, yeah. Hit him again. That was not a 20.
It was also not a 1.
It's also not a 1.
It's still a critical fumble.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better it wasn't a 1.
Magic vacuum. The effects of all beneficial spells affecting you end immediately. Nothing's affecting me
Hey, well, that's all right.
beneficially, at least. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna stand here and be like, "Hey, don't hit me."
Yeah.
And I'm done.
All right.
All right.
I was gonna help you, but then I couldn't cast any spells till the end of my next turn.
I'm not gonna look to that in your next
It's rough. It's rough.
I have this many hit points though, so it's okay.
I have a few more than that.
The dragon has been doing a lot of this frenzying, but it hasn't really eaten anything yet. So it's gonna make
Over
a
there.
jaws strike.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
Amiri.
Dun 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 dun.
Ooh. 25? Oh, critical hit.
AC's not that good.
This one's a piercing because it's a jaws attack. It is only normal damage.
Oh, that's comforting.
Nicks an artery. So you take 2d6 persistent bleed damage. But you're already taking 2d6 persistent bleed damage, so it's not going to get any worse.
Oh, good.
You're just going to take normal damage from this crit.
You're bleeding just as much, but now from 2 places.
Yeah.
Yay!
Another d10.
Many places since this is teeth.
I mean, it's only 1 nicked artery, though.
You're like a sieve.
That is 21 damage. And can I have a d4? They're way over there for reasons.
There's one right under your
Oh,
screen.
great. I need both of them.
Still 10.
And 6 poison damage. So that was its jaws attack. It's now going to wander over this way and take a slash at a little limb over here.
Okay. You can do it. The end.
It's 27.
That's a critical hit.
Hey!
How about that?
I have 4 hit points. Let's see what happens.
Well, you're only going to take normal damage.
Yay!
You're going to take, this is a long gash. You're taking 1d4 persistent bleed damage, and the DC of the flat check to remove this bleed damage is 5 higher than normal.
Okay.
Wow.
She won't have to worry about.
Yeah.
That's nice at least.
Well, you know, I'm a very,
Where did the d8s go? Okay, there.
I'm a very, very small guy, so a long gash tends to go right on through.
You're snack.
21 damage!
Break on through to the other side! And I'm dead.
All right. Well, I'm going to sign that card for our lucky winner of our giveaway. In the meantime, that's the dragon's action, so Amiri, you're up.
All
You
right.
can do it!
I have 2 actions since I am stunned.
Right.
So I guess I have to take 1 to step up and 1 to swing.
Yep.
Or swing it
Although,
for the
you know,
fences.
Yep. That's right. Don't go lying, Liz.
All right.
Well, this looks pretty good.
28.
It's a critical hit! It's getting down to the wire!
This is
Whoa!
the last shot, kids. Let's see. I am doing slashing damage. Wing tear. Target loses any fly speed until healed.
Ooh, nice.
Not good enough.
Roll me the damage.
All right, where's
Still
my
double
12s?
damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
28 is 56.
The dragon goes down! You have slain the green dragon with your last breath.
You were in distraction.
I took a step.
We were
Hey,
just-
grab that
we were just
Sharpie
over
and go
here
and
being
sign that card. Awesome.
Which one? Which card
There's
am I
usually a Sharpie floating around somewhere. Right
Which card am I signing?
there. The one that you just used with the wing tear.
The wing
please.
tear.
I'm just gonna go ahead
here.
and say that it
all
was the
right.
haste action
no,
that
this one.
made that kill, so I
Right?
get it too.
Everybody
Yep.
helped. Even
We all
Marcel
did.
soaked up a whole bunch of damage. I want to say thanks to all 4 of you for being fantastic players and troopers, especially this side of my table. You kind of got the raw end of this match. Thank you so much. Thanks so much to chat. You guys have been a great audience. We're going to do one more giveaway bundle. So this is your chance. Right now, type exclamation point crit arena.
PF Crit Arena.
Oh, sorry, with the exclamation point still?
Yeah.
Exclamation point PF Crit Arena into your chat window. That's going to get you entered into the drawing. In the meantime, I'm going to make a couple of announcements here. Coming up in just a couple of minutes is the final first edition Pathfinder Session of Dragons and Things. They have been a fantastic partner for us. We've been streaming with them for quite a while now. So we'd love it if you want to stick around and send them off with a bang and make sure that they know how much you love having them here and how much you love seeing people play Pathfinder. After tonight's session, they're going to take a little bit of a break. They'll be back with a second edition game for their next season. But let's make sure we watch how tonight is going to go because it's going to be something else. I want to remind everybody that basically everything you've seen today is available through the Paizo.com website. The Critical Hit deck and Critical Fumble decks are available now on Paizo.com. You can get them, you can pick them up at local hobby stores and retailers for use at your game table. As you can see, they're a lot of fun. They add a lot of swingy zaniness to your games. You don't have to use them on every roll. We've also got coming up soon, as we talked about, the Bestiary Battle cards. These are these cards that have this fantastic artwork on one side and the full stat block for your monster on the other. So you have, as you've seen me running here tonight, all I have are these cards and they've got everything I need on them. So they're a really cool product. You can order them, pre-order them right now on Paizo.com. They're coming out soon. And this box, by the way, somebody hold that. It is a brick of a box.
Oh, wow.
It is awesome.
That is quite
I
heavy.
want you to roll the bleed so bad.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh. Can we take you down?
Chat? I love you, chat. You guys are great.
So I'm going to point out that there are 2d6, and I'm rolling them high, and I have 10 hit points.
Down to the wire.
Take that, chat. I'm 8.
Amiri is still up.
I'm bleeding, but I'm good.
So just to square it out, roll that flat check and let's see if you can shake it off.
Yeah, ambulance stat.
Yes!
Move the dice like you
Yeah,
see it.
shake it off. Right there.
I rolled a
Natural 20. Amiri pulls out with 2 hit points.
2.
We've got lots of other great products here. We've got flip mats, we've got combat tracker pads, we've got pawns, we have all of these Pathfinder Battles Legendary Adventures minis that are available right now. We'll be giving some of those away in this giveaway. By the way, Peyton, do we have a winner on that yet?
I can pick one right now. Are you ready for it?
Here we go, drum roll, everybody.
Let's get amongst the mics.
Oh, you guys didn't want to hear that?
1968.
Veros 1968, congratulations! We're gonna send you some signed crit hit decks, crit fumble decks, and 2 boxes of the Legendary Adventures minis for you to use at your tabletop. I hope you super enjoyed them at your game. Let's hear a round of applause for our players. Thanks so much for Peyton for running this crazy stream of ours. Thanks to you in chat, you guys have been great. We will see you next time. Have a great weekend.
Hi, chat.